Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. It's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo, shout out to my sister, my Caribbean sister, Shaz Shardy, if I'm pronouncing it right. But go to her channel, show her some love. She's doing amazing things. Subscribe, like, comment, and share to my channel as well. We keep on growing. We keep this thing going. We build this tribe stronger and stronger. Listen, she has some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to ride us home. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work.
If you ever wondered, have you ever had a notion in your comic book reading ass mind, what would happen if ever, by chance?
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire.
Hey, I have to laugh at that one. Men do like women. Men do desire women. Men are not putting up with the fuckery. That's it. Men are not putting up with the behavior. So let's make that clear. Men do like women. Men love women. But men ain't putting up with the fuckery. They're not putting up with the bullshit.
Us women anymore, us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to.
Okay, so my initial thought is which men are you referring to? Which men are you listening to? Which men do you want? All of that matters. Last I checked, the report showed that men actually had more of a desire to get married than women. So,
and when you really back that up with that, you say there's a high percentage of women that file for divorce. And a low percentage of men that fight for their marriage. That's what it comes down to. You got to choose better. You're going to sit up there and ask for a good man of good character. You got to be a good woman of good character. And you got to show it.
Context matters. Now, yes, you do have like MGTOWs, you do have men going their way, you do have red pillars, different people, black pillars, people out there who just want nothing to do with women or kind of over with it, feel like they've been taken advantage of, abused. Right. So we understand that exists. But to just say that men collectively just don't want women anymore, I think that's just not true at all. And then also we have to be honest about both sides. Like, we don't live in an environment where women are just open and loving and respect masculinity.
These niggas are narcissists, run! Brother on my own, no brother on your own. Run for your life!
What the fuck was that? But again, study shows the behavior of black women, a large number of black women, not every, but the behavior of a large number of black women, you wonder why a large number of men would rather occupy different races in different places and other spaces. I have nothing against interracial dating. Find love wherever love finds you. But at the end of the day, you have to be presentable. You have to be available. You got to have your shit together. Your priorities need to be in order.
They're trying to take your life. It's you. They're vampires. They're fucking vampires. Run. Oh my God, the devil's in your house. Run.
A lot of them, father wasn't in their home. A lot of it. I say a lot of it comes from not just abandonment, but childhood issues, trauma. Some things took place. And instead of getting help for those things, you put those things in the closet. And every now and then they come out. Every now and then it shows up. Whether if in your love life or your social life, it shows up. Your past will show up.
And respect masculine roles and respect masculine leadership. But then all of a sudden men just upped one day and rejected them for just randomly no reason. It's like, we have to be honest about what's been going on in the last few decades, particularly in the West. in a Western culture where feminism has literally dominated, and recognize that there's been impacts of that. You know, the traditional contract, if you will, has been completely dismantled. And now there's been such a push to try to blur the genders or try to ultimately dismantle what comes with that.
Quickly, without being transphobic, what is a man? Please explain to me a specific thing that makes a man a man.
Man is a masculine individual that is a leader, that is a problem solver, that's a protector, provider. Okay? A man is an individual that don't take no mess, stands for what is right, fight for what is right. A man is someone that can't be controlled, manipulated. A man is an individual that won't put himself in an uncompromising situation, nor his household. A man is an individual that has peace, that walks with authority, that is spiritually filled. That's a man. And the type of men that, making this clear, the type of men that we see, we need more of those men so that modern women can see what a man look like, what a man tastes like, what a man smells like, what a man feels like.
Motherfucker, don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
Really gonna think about it critically and be like, oh my God, I don't know. And some of y'all are gonna think, well, biology and XY chromosomes. If that's what you're thinking, just keep scrolling. Okay, this video is only for the people who get it. And if I don't have a concrete definition for a man and I don't have a concrete definition for a woman, what is gender, right? If what is gender, what is sexuality? Because sexuality is based on genders. What the fuck? Like,
Or ask. Ask. If you are a woman and you want to know about men, ask a man. Just like if a man wants to know about a woman, who is he going to ask? A woman.
Not to mention, there's been countless movements that have told men, hey, go the other way, like, bye, we don't need you, or don't approach us.
This video is so funny because men are always like, I'm just done approaching women. Thank you. If I want you, I'll approach you.
Or do approaches.
The men here, they just don't they don't approach you, or they'll find you attractive and just kind of do nothing. And I was like, yeah, welcome to Toronto, sis.
But if you approach us this way.
It's how you approach, though. It's not always just about the approach. I think it's how you approach. Sometimes it comes off a little.
I think it's how attracted you are to the person when they approach you.
But if you talk to us, it needs to be in this context. And it's harassment if I don't like him, but it's chivalry if I do like him. And there's just so many different mixed messages. So again, it's not.
True. And I love having these types of conversations because you leave your ego and your attitude and your bullshit at the door, and you come to the table with an open mind, ready to receive, ready to learn, ready to understand where the person is coming from.
Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to.
Well, a lot of them have said the juice ain't worth the squeeze. I mean, I've literally had men say that verbatim in my comment section. Women who told me, they're like, it's just not worth, the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Yeah, and the thing is, ladies, you're gonna have to start putting the effort, making an effort as well. You can't say one thing and then turn right around and say something else that contradicts what you said, and then get mad because men aren't doing it. When I say the delusion is real, delusion is real. Like men aren't paying attention. Men are smart. Men are intelligent. Men are vibrant. Men are hardworking. Men are loving. Men are grinding out there. Men are uplifting other men, encouraging other men. Men are learning. Men are watching. In this generation, men have just changed the game. So if you want to talk about how relationships used to be and what love used to be, we got to get back to that. And in order to get back to that, everybody has to do their part. That includes women. You have to do your part. Leave your attitude, leave your emotions at the door. Don't tell a man how he needs to come at you, how he needs to approach you. Fuck that. Be available. Be presentable. Because men already see right through you. That's why they say this person ain't worth the juice to squeeze.
It requires actually connect with his women no longer even, it's not worth it. Because we do all this extra effort. You want us to do all these different things. And then half of y'all just want a dinner date. Half of y'all just want your food paid for because you can't afford your own food.
It's come to my attention that the real skill that
Or if you want your bills paid. Men ain't doing that.
everyone needs is something that I'm very talented in, and I've spent over 20 years honing this skill, and that's asking for money. My credentials are, I've never had a job and I'm 26 years old. Here's how I do it. Option 1, may I have some money? Option 2, I need some money. Option 3, I want insert item with a link. Option 4, that's my personal favorite. Always gets the point across and usually gets cash in hand.
Brother on my own, no brother on your own.
In that moment. Now, I'm certainly not trying to rely on money, but
if you got a woman out there that behaves like this, you wonder why. If a woman finds herself to ask a man for money and they are not in a committed relationship, that's a red flag right there. Where's their daddy at? It is not no man's responsibility nor place to give a woman money that will sit up there and beg. That's begging. How can you respect an adult when they beg?
Appealing.
Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. You know, spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman.
That's actually literally what feminism fought for. Feminism literally fought for women to have the ability to have money and agency outside of the need of a man. So that's also, like I said, where there's some of these things.
But also when they started the whole feminism and started the whole thing, you know, black women took that and ran 8 miles with it the other way.
Confusing because there's so many mixed messages. It's like, we want the freedom, we want the agency, we want to be boss waves, we want to be able to take care of our own self, we want to not need a man. But crap, like, we're the men. But it's like, well, what do you want? Do you want the men there? Do you want the men to be men? Or do you want to be independent and a boss babe and to not really rely on them and then only have men if they're on your own terms?
Guys, it can't just be me, yeah, who loves them females that literally have a boyfriend, but the boyfriend's like a background character of her life. Like, she still has an identity outside of her boyfriend. Like, her whole world doesn't revolve around her boyfriend. She barely posts her boyfriend. She still goes out with her friends. She still has hobbies. She still has a job. She still has things to do. She still takes care of herself.
Like, which is it? I've always heard, shout out to Mr. Z, that a lot of ladies want feminism, the patriarchal specifications. That is to say, they want patriarchy under their own terms. They want a patriarchy that benefits them. They want the benefits of patriarchy, protection, provision, providing for you, safety, basically.
I hear what you're saying, but guess what? Newsflash. It ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna always get everything that you want, period. That's it, that's all. 9 times out of 10, the moment a modern feminist woman opened up her damn mouth, she shot herself in the foot right then and there. She discredited herself right there. All respect, left the building.
Just, it doesn't really work like that. That's kind of confusing.
Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe I could. It's because I'm from New York, but I see women all over the Loeb complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore?
So some of the stuff is curated, that everyone's algorithm is connected to them, and it's going to be connected to based upon the personalized based upon their experience. So for example, if you go on TikTok and all you want to see is baby content, you're probably going to see a ton of baby content showing up to you. So you might think, oh wow, everybody in the world's having babies. And so she probably is an algorithm. There's a lot of disgruntled women, a lot of unhappy women who don't know what the hell's going on. There is that. Now, we rarely, if ever, hear from the women who are doing well, or the married woman because they're just busy being married or busy raising their families or whatever.
Yeah, because a woman that's a woman of good character, a woman that is about herself, her household, and those thereof, you're not going to see them all the time on social media. Really not. Because they handle and they handle. And if you do every now and then get a woman that goes on social media and she shares what she does for her husband or her man and shares the good things and gives some friendly advice, oh, she gets shamed. We see that. So that's why mainly you see these modern feminist women that ain't got no man, can't keep no man, don't know what to do with a man, sit up here and make all these damn videos. Everything is a man's fault. I blame men. When you should sit back and really look at yourself. Maybe it's you.
Motherfucker, don't miss.
Minority in America, and then honestly, the minority voice. I think also the problem is the most disgruntled, the most unhappy tend to be the loudest or tend to get the most virality. And so those who are doing well, they're winning, or have actually good, legitimate values to promote are rarely heard. Even if I look at my own algorithm and the stories I do about love and black love and marriage and healthy and God and all that stuff and how to be happy and successful and how to build and how to, healthy conflict management, all those things, it's like views are like, I'm trying to like force people to watch my content, but then let it be some dramatic or 12-year-old something like just some ratchet, then it's going to be some clicks and views. So I understand some of this is fabricated, some of this is just the algorithm, some of this is just human nature, and the fact that human nature tend to be drawn to things that are more negative and then overlook the positivity, particularly if they themselves are going through a hard time.
Men are just not going to put up with the foolishness. Men are tired of it. Men are over it. If I'm going to spend my time and my resource with a woman, I'd rather spend my time and resources with a woman that I know she's going to reciprocate it and give it back. Because when your name is called and you got to go to that upper room, you can't take money with you. You can't take material stuff with you. So when you have someone good and they are willing to rock with you, keep that person, learn that person, overstand that person. Feminine, fit, and friendly.
Access granted.